Do not listen to what women say. Watch what they do. I think we all know the truth. Just look at the kinds of men that women with options tend to go for. Look at those traits that those guys portray. Because when a woman tells you, I like guy A, but she continues to go after guy B, well, there's your answer right
Life and network with like-minded men at the Conference of Masculine Excellence in Las Vegas this June 4th through June 6th. 15 phenomenal speakers, hotel and meals included. Space is limited, so go to masculineexcellence.com for details.
A woman, what she is attracted to, it's pointless. It's pointless. See, all women give politically correct answers when you ask them, hey, what do you want in a guy? What do you want in a mate? Now, obviously, depending upon their age, largely dictates their priorities. In this day and age, the younger the woman, the more she prioritizes physical traits, right? A 23-year-old's priorities are very different from a 33-year-old's priorities. The 23-year-old wants the 6'4", alpha guy, hot, six-pack, etc. The 33-year-old wants him too. But because those guys don't pay her as much attention as they did when she was 23, her priorities change a little bit. Right? Now they're looking for guys who have the beta smash personality traits. Good job, kind, generous, all that stuff that they claim to care about when they're younger. Now they have to as they're older. But anyway, women always give politically correct answers in terms of the men they are really attracted to and aroused by. Right? What are the typical answers that girls give when you ask, hey, what are you looking for in a guy? It's always the same thing. He's got to be kind, generous. He has to be supportive. He has to be funny, smart, blah, 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 blah. But the guys they actually go for are quite literally the opposite. Now, every once in a while, they will sprinkle in truths, again, depending upon age, right? He has to have good finances, good financial potential future, solid personality, driven, competitive. But they leave out the most important stuff. And when I say the most important stuff, I am talking about the kind of stuff they require to sleep with these guys. If there's no sex, if there's no sexual attraction, she's not committing, period. This doesn't mean that women, listen, it's not fair for us to get on women for wanting sexually attractive men. Of course they do. We want sexually attractive women, they want sexually attractive men. Obviously, physical attraction is much more important to us. It's actually the most important thing to us. Doesn't mean it's not important to women, but it's a little further down on the list the older she gets. But most women are not honest or self-aware about what they want. A very, very slim minority are. And those women tend to be older, right? If you ask a 46-year-old, just keep it real, 46-year-old woman, what are you looking for in a guy? She'll be like, you know what? I'm looking for the hot guy, six-pack abs, and blah, 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 blah. But those guys aren't hollering at me anymore, so I'm going to have to lower my standards. Again, not many are honest, really, truly honest about what they want in a man. Very, very, very slim few, and the ones that are usually much older. So I guess now the question is, why don't women just come out and say what they really want in a man? Why do women always give these politically correct answers about what they want in a man? Well, here's the reason. When women tell you what they are attracted to, the purpose of them telling you, the purpose of what they tell you as far as what they're attracted to, it is not to give you correct information. When you ask a woman, what is it that you are really attracted to in a guy? What are you looking for in a man? She's not trying to give you correct information. This is not what they do, right? When's the last time you heard a woman be 100% honest about what they really want? Yeah, exactly. Now, occasionally, if you're watching, the Fresh and Fit podcast, they'll be a little bit honest, but even those chicks are virtue signaling. Guys, when a woman is telling you what she wants in a man, she's not really telling you the truth. All she is doing, She wants to make sure she looks virtuous. Okay? If women were really honest about what they want in men, they, in their minds, would look superficial or shallow. Right? So when they're telling you what they want in a man, the object is not to give you accurate information. No, the object is to make them look good. Right? So why then are these, quote, alpha traits, quote, superficial? Why don't women admit that they just like these guys with the alpha, these quote unquote alpha traits? Well, the answer's simple. Because the world tells women not to be attracted to the men they're attracted to. Tall, good looking, in great shape, athletic build, 5 o'clock shadow, devil may care attitude, does what he wants, is unapologetically masculine. There's nothing wrong with wanting a man like that. There's nothing wrong with wanting a man who will put a woman in her place. Like, in an honest moment, every once in a while, we'll be like, you know what? I am kind of attracted to a guy that will put me in my place. But if they say that out loud, that's not politically, oh, put you in your place? What do you mean? Do you mean in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant? No, girls want men who are take charge, assertive, dominant, have extreme confidence, men with a low tolerance for bullshit. In other words, they want a man who is, dare I say, toxically masculine. All of those traits that I just listed, take charge, dominant, confidence, low tolerance for BS, good looking, all that good stuff. The world tells women that this is toxic masculinity, but women love toxic masculinity, guys. They love quote unquote toxic masculinity, but they're afraid to admit it, right? Because if they were honest about what they really wanted, they'd be chastised. Oh, you like those kinds of guys? Oh, so basically, you like guys that are toxically masculine, right? Women want to be seen as these evolved creatures, right? They want to be seen as these progressive, well, masculinity, the definition of masculinity is changing, so let me tell everyone that I am attracted to these new-aged masculine traits. No, they can't fight Mother Nature no matter how much they want to. This is why women continue to go for the men that the world tells them not to go for. They are a slave to their biology, as are men. Women never think, okay, how can I give him the best information possible? How can I tell this guy exactly what women want so that he can go out and be successful in the dating market? No. What she's really thinking subconsciously is, how can I make myself look less shallow? How can I make myself look good? How can I make myself look like I'm this evolved mental being? Everything women do in public is to make themselves look better than they really are. What they do, what they say, how they act, everywhere. At work, how they answer questions, the way they answer surveys, hell, even anonymous surveys. Women are virtue signaling. Women never want to make themselves look unfavorable in any way. This is why when unflattering truths come out, they deny them. They absolutely deny it. Any article that tells you 15 signs of a keeper or 10 characteristics of a man you should marry never ever talks about why women believe these unflattering truths. They never ever list anything that really matters to women. These articles are always saying, okay, he's got to have confidence, sense of humor, he values you, integrity, supports you in everything, isn't intimidated by your power, blah, 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 blah. Now, this isn't to say that there aren't some women out there who want this stuff. But the women who want all of that usually want this when they're out of options. You see, what these articles leave out are what makes a woman viscerally aroused by a man. Being in great shape, dressing well, grooming on point, guy who smells great, takes charge, supreme confidence bordering on absurdity, makes great money, has experience with beautiful women, etc., etc. These are the kinds of men that women go for. All of them. That doesn't make women shallow. It makes them women. Everything I just talked about there, all of those are, quote, toxic traits. All these BS articles do is virtue signal. That's it. That's it. All of these articles are virtue signaling for women. Articles like these women, the object of articles that are geared towards men, that talk about, hey, here's what you have to do to be attractive to women. Here's how to become the man of her dreams. No, the object is not to give you accurate information. The article is to make women look good and virtuous. And we know that women are not these things. So any woman who admits that she is attracted to, guy in great shape, dresses well, take charge, has experience with beautiful women. Any woman who admits, hey, you know what? I like a toxically masculine guy. They don't say that in so many words. They're seen as unvirtuous. So in the end, guys, never, ever take to heart when a woman tells you what she is looking for in a man. She can tell you, oh my God, if this guy has these 5 traits, I will absolutely marry him. She's not gonna be honest with you. She's not gonna be honest with you about the 5 traits that really would make her want to marry a man. Good looking, makes a lot of money, experience with beautiful women, puts her in her place, take charge. She's not gonna tell you that. Nope. She's gonna tell you nice, kind, generous, sense of humor, blah, 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 blah. Don't listen to that, guys. Don't listen to that. Do not listen to what women say. Watch what they do. I think we all know the truth. Just look at the kinds of men that women with options tend to go for. Look at those traits that those guys portray. Look at those men. Because when a woman tells you, I like guy A, but she continues to go after guy B, well, there's your answer right there. Just understand that women are never going to tell you the truth about what they are really attracted to and aroused by. Like I said before, the purpose is never to give you accurate information. No, the purpose is for them to virtue signal, to make themselves look less shallow, to make themselves look evolved. Don't listen to what women say, gentlemen. Watch what they do. Thanks for watching.